Hello viewers, I'm very pleased to have Raaed Al Kour with me today, and his film Taste of Salt is part of Ji.hlava Festival and is part of Ji.hlava Online. You come very freshly from your first screening at the festival in Ji.hlava. What are your feelings?
No, really, actually I have a great feeling. We had the first all the seats were sold out, and we had really very nice questions and discussion with the audience, and that make us little happy.
Was there any question that was especially surprising coming from Czech audience?
Actually, all the question was going in the human rights direction, and I noticed that much people was caring about the protagonists in the film and what happened with them and where they are now.
So I will go to the beginning. How did you meet the protagonists?
Actually, I was searching for protagonists in all the cities of Germany. I met many of them, and I tried just to hear how they tell the story, what's the story, and how they express their feeling in front of the camera. And at the end, I chose two of them. They were Ammar and Bilal, and they are the main protagonists in the film.
You wrote to some forums to find protagonists, or you met with many people?
I wrote a forum, and I was asking for protagonists who really they had this experience crossing the Mediterranean Sea from Libya to the other side from the Mediterranean, is Italy, and after that I got some suggestions from friends, and I was traveling in different cities in Germany and met them and hear what they faced during this time in the Mediterranean Sea. Actually, this story is still going since 2000 years. People crossing or escaping their countries because some trouble or wars, and crossing the sea to the other side of the world. And till now we don't have any solution. And yes, it's a refugee story, but we can keep telling every day because we don't have any solution to stop the dying of the people in the Mediterranean Sea. And there's no solution, there's no way to save them, to bring them to the other side without drowning or dying.
How did the theater come into that?
Actually, that was the plan, that the protagonist tell the story not to me, but to the two actors. And I wanted to prepare the actors during hearing this story from the protagonist, and later playing the role of parents waiting news from their son or relatives.
Waiting on the phone, asking people like, did you see him? Do you have any information? It was very heartbreaking to sort of relive the story through them.
Actually, generally, the story of the film, it's very hard. It was hard for me. Also, when I was searching for the protagonist, it was very hard when I hear the stories. I needed after that always time to recover myself. And during the film, actually, in the theater, when the protagonist and the actors met, that was really hard. And the protagonists, they lived that, they experienced that situation, and they're trying to transfer it to the actors. And it was very hard to get this moment together. And I can talk also about another scene in the fictional part where the father, he was very drunk, and at the end of that part he kind of exploded, and he was hiding this information from his wife. He didn't want to tell really that our son is missing. Mm-hmm. He's died. He heard that in the news that a boat was missing or got accident and drowning. He didn't want to tell that information directly, and he was hiding this information, and then he was drinking and exploded. He was really crazy about the scene, and that scene was very special, very hard to shoot it emotionally for me, for my team, and for the actors also.
I will ask the same question as the audience did today. What is with our protagonists today? Where are they? Are we still in contact?
Of course, we're still in the contact, and they wrote to me yesterday. They wishing for you actually a good screening, and they wrote to me, please let us know how's the reaction after the film. They are now actually, Bilal, he left the camp, refugee camp, and he found an apartment. He's trying to reunion with his wife, and Ammar still looking or still have that kind of hope, finding his brother or finding the stuff of his brother or finding any evidence about his brother.
There's a scene where they're talking about finding apartment, and they said that the starting sum of money you need to look for apartment is 7,000 euros, which is insane.
Yes, this is the situation in Germany. First, the refugee cannot find apartment very easy because they are a refugee, they have a foreigner's name, they are not German, and at first year or first time in Germany they don't have language, they don't have work, so it's very difficult to leave the refugee camp and find apartment. And they facing some racist situations because their names or because you know the situation how is in Europe and especially
yes, because
also
of the appearance and the name.
Yes.
Yes, and people. Yes, people.
So they have to save some money, like 7,000, 8,000, to give it illegally to a broker to give them apartment. And this is what Bilal did. He paid, I think, 7,000 to a broker, and he gave him apartment. And this is 7,000. I have to say, it's illegally. It's out of the contract.
Thank you so much for taking out of your time to be there today.
Thank you.
We wish you a pleasant stay in Ji.hlava. We hope you get to see some movies. Is there any film in Ji.hlava that you would like to see at the festival?
Yes, but I forget the name, the title of the film, because it wasn't English.
I can help you. What is the film about?
It's about family conflict.
Mother and daughter?
He's a father, he's trying to, or a mother trying to find the father of the son, or register the
Child of Dust?
I think so.
About American Vietnamese?
Exactly.
Yes,
Yes, that one. Thank you.
Child of Dust. It's a great film, and it's also available in Ji.hlava online. So if you want to see it again at home, you can do so.
I would love to see it actually.
So thank you so much for your time, and we are very happy that your film is part of this festival.
Thank you.
And thank you for being there.
Thank you.